and welcome to episode 2 of season 2 of A Capital Adventure, or as the title, intro will show, and the thumbnail, Adventure. Anyway, after our it's been a lengthy time. It's because Celtic seem scared of us and are now just finding reasons to rearrange the game until the season. I was going to keep going, but I thought I'd bring you A Cup. It's not the Cup, but it's A Cup. Since we drew the first game against Airdrie, we went on to beat East Fife. Absolutely battered them. It has to be said, and I'm not lying, we battered East Fife. It took them until the 72nd minute to even get a shot on target, let alone a goal. We then went to Stranraer and did pretty much the exact same thing we did against Airdrie, and that was, there's the phone, it's back, go 1-0 up and then just couldn't defend the lead. And then we went to, then Forfar came a-calling, they went 2-0 up, and then after that our team decided they've had enough and turned up. And then ever since then, Clyde, who were unbeaten, top of the league, challenging for that promotion, was the start of their downfall, actually, because they have now lost, I think, 9 goals in 2 games. Yeah, Scott Shepherd decided he had enough of not scoring goals, and then in between all that, Josh Walker has scored an absolute banger. And I think for Scott Shepherd's second, Danny Hadling produced a disgusting whipped ball across for a striker. It was glorious, it was magnificent, it was disgusting, it was just everything. I ran out of words for it. I actually walked away from the screen when I went in. And then just before Danny Hadling and Scott Shepherd decided, after Stephen Doris put Arbroath 1-0 up, they had had enough of this League One malarkey and decided to take it on themselves. So today we are playing Montrose and Arbroath, Arbroath and Montrose in the Irn-Bru Cup second round and in the league. And then tomorrow's episode will definitely be, unless they continue to move this across the year, Celtic and unbeaten top of the league Dumbarton. So you've probably seen it. This is where it leaves us in the league now. You can see Clyde have absolutely come off, and you think I'm lying about the thing. There was our last game, 9 goals in 2 games against Dumbarton and us. We've gone from there to here. We're unbeaten in the league. That's going to be our toughest game. We're looking good. Scott Shepherd's decided he's now taking up the top spot. Callum Mantell's decided he wants 3rd place. Mark Lawrence is going for assists. Mark Lawrence and Scott Shepherd, Scott Shepherd are going to go for average ratings. Apart from players of the matches and yellow cards, the entire team just want to do it all this season. Don't want to though, because we are running very close to an edge, and this, I think, is coming from this, the improvement of the youth facilities. I'm hoping that once Celtic come a-calling, it's going to boost the finances up, because if you have a look at the projections, yeah, we're looking like we're going to struggle for a couple of seasons, and it's to get generally worse as the seasons go on. But hopefully not. Player wages have actually come down a bit. Yeah, I'm pretty much hoping that we will get a big massive boost when Celtic come a-calling to the club. Anyway, today we are playing Arbroath in the Irn-Bru League Cup. Well, the Irn-Bru Cup, it's the old Scottish Homecoming Challenge Cup, better known as the Tin Cup. The Tin Cup in Scotland, or the Diddy Cup. It's just a cup that really none of the big teams really care about, and only one big team's ever won it, and probably will always win it, and they're pretty much in the Grand Slam then in Scotland. So yeah, we will carry on. Up front, of course, is indeed Stephen Doris with Reid Swanky Swanky and Johnson as the kind of front four, with Graham and Watley in the defensive midfielder roles, with Docherty, Hamilton, Pizzazo and Home in defence, with McGowan in goals for us, Blair Henderson, Christian Nadi, Lamont, Stewart, Lawrence and McLean lead the line, with Henderson, Johnson, Rodrigue and Thompson leading the back four, with Chris Antill in goal. Mullen, Brendan Rodgers are starting to get a bit moany and a bit rumbly and angry that I haven't played Ryan Mullen. It's not that I don't trust him, I just need to build. I'm trying to build a kind of cushion to the bottom, and I'm not really fussed about it. I'm trying to build the team for the Championship within League One, but because we're not at that stage yet. So here we go. We will get into this. Again, Iron Brew Cup, I'm not that fussed about. It's not a cup we make a lot of money in. It would be good to just do a little bit of a cup run, but again, I'm not fussed by this. You know, you've got things like the new Saints in there now, Crusaders, Linfield. Big Northern Irish teams and Welsh Premier Division teams that could bring a little bit of money to the club. But here goes straight away. McLean through, Blair Henderson. Oh, it's off the post. Arbroath did collapse in the thing in the end. Their keeper made mistakes. Defensive mistakes cost them a couple of goals. But yeah, so they're weak, it has to be said, as Doris comes forward. Doesn't get much to Johnston. Henderson, Lamont doesn't really find Stewart beside him. Swanky, Doris, Rodrigue, good tackle in the box, well needed. Again, we're throwing tackles in, and somehow Swanky has put that wide of the post. 0-0. Thompson with a free kick. Tries to find Lamont, who does get up well. It's well defended in the end. Is there going to be a recycling for us? Rodrigue casually jogs his way over. Nowhere really to go. Back to Antill. Down to Johnson. He's been quite good, him and Rumsby. Defensively we're a bit more solid, apart from we do give away silly goals now and then. Rodrigue is the kind of mainstay in that defence. Henderson. Oh, Lamont, nice ball through. Can he pick someone out? Lawrence, Christian Nadi is wide of the post. 0-0 here. Until to Rodrigue. I just realised there's also English clubs in here as well. Bury and Morecambe at least. Hamilton. Oh, McGowan. I don't think he's really going to be wanting the ball back after what happened. And Doris is through. And Doris is over the bat. This is also just our very tired Arborough side, as we just got another one here. Thompson cuts it out. Rodrigue. So they're not really chasing as much because they are shattered. They played a midweek game and obviously have used their full strength. Henderson tries to make the run. Lawrence. So they are pretty tired across the board. McLean, I can never get it right. Tries to swing one in, can't. Swanky coming forward. Doris is through. This is surely 1-0 Arbroath. It's not. Again, not looking good. 0-0. And half time's been and gone. Just gave him the rocket. Colin wasn't happy with that performance to get back out there and try again. It's a very tired Arbroath team, so that really has to play into our hands. Johnson coming forward. I was about to cut to the next highlight for us, but straight away Stewart, Henderson and Stewart combining well there. Stewart finds his partner in crime in midfield, Lawrence. It's a bit behind Thompson, does a lovely ball, flicks that back to Henderson, who then gives it down to McLean. Penalty, Docherty giving it away. Both defensively, again causing mistakes. Blair Henderson to step up, Blair Henderson to dispatch the penalty. Edinburgh City are now 1-0 up against Arbroath as the floodgates opened in that defence again, because this is kind of what started it the last time. Blair Henderson, it's a nice penalty, he puts this in with authority, bottom right hand corner. Absolutely no question about it. 1-0 Edinburgh City. McGowan launches it. Lawrence, that is just what you just see. You can see the fit Oh, Blair Henderson just hits it, but you can see the determination and quickness of our players getting to these balls now. Still 1-0. Home, Stewart just gets up ahead. You see they're not really got the authority to try and even chase the ball just now. They are just letting us run rampant and with possession. Blair Henderson. Oh, Lament's there. Surely 2-0. And again, it was a lazy tackle. No one kind of followed up. If that was me, I'd be going absolutely mental. You can see here, Lament starts this. Blair Henderson, he does well to carry it. Look at this. No one comes near him. Graham puts the tackle in. Then, look at the number 2. No, doesn't even pick up Lament. And it's 2-0. Mark Lament makes it 2-0 Edinburgh City. Corner to come in from Thompson. Christian Naddy's up. Doesn't really get far. Henderson, back to Thompson. Henderson, right back and left back combining. Finds Lament all alone. Stewart. Lawrence, it's 3-0. Mark Lawrence with his first goal of the season. And this is what I'm talking about. It was 4-1. The floodgates opened the last time after a penalty. And they've done it again. See pretty much the backs. Lament, nowhere near Lament, doesn't pick him up. Stewart does take the dig. And no one picks up Lawrence. It's a very tired Arbroath getting collapsing around themselves here. It is now 3-0 Edinburgh City. Antel to Thompson. Again, there's no one really tracking. That's pretty much impossible for the 34-year-old Christian Naddy, who's only in his cover anyway to kind of cover cup games. To be quite honest, let's be real. Christian Naddy's not going to do much these days. He's not here for the long term. He's only here to fill out places as Arbroath do have the ball. McGowan, he really does not want that ball to his feet. Blair Henderson to Christian Naddy. McLean. Christian Naddy absolutely thunders at McGowan. Another corner kick. And it's not a very good corner kick this time, but it does find its way to Blair Henderson. Will he recycle it back out to Thompson? Does. Lovely hold-up play. Thompson does not do a lot with it. Arbroath, Rodrigues is just taking 2 players out. 3-0 Edinburgh City. Swanky with the corner in. Again, it's a clearance there. I've just made changes as well, people. Just bring on some fresh legs. Johnson, all the time in the world. Lawrence is going to clear that down. Downs has come on. Just to kind of terrify that defence a little bit more. Fresh legs. He's not going to get to that one. Just got a couple of 10 minutes to go. Ben Sterling's on as well. And Martin McNiff is in for Liam Henderson. It's just to freshen them up. Just to give the defence a little bit of a extra pair of legs in there. So, you know, Sterling. This is what I'm talking about. Sterling and Downs now can just run for the next 10 minutes and not do much as somehow Blair Henderson puts his head in between 2 defenders and has made it 4-0 Edinburgh City. It's been a very queer one, to be honest. See, Ben Sterling, it's a nice ball over the top. This is what I'm talking about. Fresh legs. Downs can just run now for days against this defence. Sticks it in. It's hit the 2 defenders and Blair Henderson's put his big head in between them and ball's hit off it. 4-0 Edinburgh City. Thompson finds Downs. Or Dowds, I think it is. Swanky. And again, you can see the defence. You know, when you've got a kind of fresher player legs in your defence, it kind of helps the defence out because they know as much as they are now running, you've got a kind of not slow. As you can see straight away, McNiff is right across there. As much as the legs of the defence are starting to tire for us, you've got McNiff just coming barreling across against now starting a tiring strike force. Still 4-0 Edinburgh. Not the game that was meant to be. No. I did say at the start of the Arbroath one it was going to be Arbroath and Montrose. Apparently in a very shambolic episode between phone calls and messages and everything else that went on during the Montrose game, I never actually hit record or unpaused it. Apparently. So I think it must have stopped the recording and then just been pausing off and on. So instead of giving you the one game in that, I'm going to give you the Alloa game. We bet Montrose, as you can see, 3-0. Yeah. There's that shambolic shambles. So it will be a back-to-back episode today and tomorrow. And this is very late. I do apologise. I should have said that. I was quietly going to try and sneak it in for 6 o'clock and say nothing. But yeah, it's almost 6 now, and this still has to be played, edited, and rendered, and uploaded, and everything else. It's, yeah. I just realised I've went completely past 13. Yeah, you can tell the rush is on now. Yeah. Unprofessional. The professionalism is non-existent. Anyway, Shepherd to Johnston to Rodrigue. Smith, and I just realised I've still got Mullen in goal. Yes, the youngster Ryan Mullen is in goal for us. I forgot to take him out after the Montrose game. He did very well in the Montrose game. I still feel like I'm a proud father. Ryan Mullen. Baby boys all grown up. Yeah, so yes, Parry. I just thought I'd come through that with that. I don't know why. It's a shambles an episode. May as well just keep running. Just go with it. Smith up against a championship Alloa, who are struggling this season, so they might end up beating us like 10-0. Yeah, 0-0. As Peggy comes forward, Thompson to Story to Smith. No one going to tackle. Sam Johnson puts in a tackle. They've hit the bar. Henderson clears. I think we're going to be a bit under the cosh this game. Smith again. Mullen with a save. Some things never change. What's Mullen going to do with the ball? Out to Johnson. That's a nice, easy, simple pass. Well done, Lamont. You're just going to run with it. Nice ball, Blair Henderson. Bit of revenge needed here. Tries to get it. Parry's the ball. It's out for a corner. I'm not even going to attempt their number 5's name. Don't even know his first name. Thompson swings one in. Shepherd, it's off the bar. No one there. Other Alloa. Thompson clears. Still 0-0. McLean to Thompson. Tries to swing it in. Henderson, it's off the post and into Parry's hands. We've hit everything apart from the back of the net now. 0-0. No, never mind. I was about to cut. McLean to Thompson. Dangerous ball. Stewart. Henderson. Ooh, just wide of the post. It's 0-0. And that's not really what I wanted to happen. Luckily Greg Taylor can come into midfield. It's coming up to half time. We're going to have a few suspensions shortly. Yeah, so Kieran Stewart will come off for Graham Taylor. We'll swap Lawrence and Taylor over. And again, I'm not happy at that, lads. Come on, lads. Better shown in the second half. As the kick-off highlight for Alloa. Lambert to Karadinsky. Still 0-0. Lawrence. What? Oh God! He jumped. He jumped for it. He's flailed his arm and somehow he's been sent off for a handball. Okay, we're down to 10. 0-0. 10 men. 100%. Taylor to Thompson. I'm gonna cry. Shambles. Shepherd. Binds McLean. Thompson, nice ball over the top, can't find anybody in a white shirt. And here come Alloa with Colley. Lambert. Oh, nice through, just through the legs of Henderson there to Mullen. What can Mullen do it? If it's a long kick upfield, finds Blair Henderson's head, who then finds Lamont in the acres of space. 1-0 Edinburgh City. I went so quiet there because I wasn't sure what was about to happen and I wasn't expecting that. Shepherd out here, Lamont in acres of space just swings us in. And then just Shepherd just heads it. I was thinking it was going to go wide, never said anything. So yeah, 1-0 Edinburgh City. 10 men, 1-0. Apparently we're doing this the hard way. Liam Henderson, Lamont, Taylor. Can he do anything with it? Tries to find Thompson, can't. Oh well, it's fine. Aldrich's going to pick it up and probably kick this to Thompson anyway. Yep. Who will play it inside to Taylor, who's just running midfield all by himself now. Shepherd to Taylor. Finds Liam Henderson with, you know, acres of space to find McLean to Shepherd. 2-0. that looked routine. Scott Shepherd with his second of the game, 9th of the season, and all of a sudden Alloa, who man advantage, 2 goals disadvantage. Graham Taylor, Liam Henderson has got so much space, he could stand there for an eternity. McLean just knocks it down. Shepherd takes a touch, fence not awake, and Shepherd slots in the second of the game. 2-0 Edinburgh City. Mullen, Thompson. Scott Shepherd's on for a hat-trick in about 10 minutes. Doesn't get it. He might yet. Blair Henderson keeps it alive. Just, unfortunately, Alloa not alive to the recycled ball. Or this time though, Ryan Thompson, I think it is, will clear it. Only as far as Sam Johnson, who just... He got the ball, ref, to be quite honest. No, it's still 2-0 Edinburgh City. And we just come back here for the kind of final closing minutes. Mullen to Johnson, back to Mullen. And it's full time. Hopefully I've actually recorded all of this game, because if not, this has been shambolic. And you end up getting the Celtic game. Right. Good second half again. We seem to be a bit slow in this first, but as long as we're not down or conceding by a big margin in the first half, we're fine. Next episode, hopefully, this is going to be something else, so this will put shambolic to a whole different level, will be the Celtic and Dumbarton game. I'll just show you since it's in front of me. Yeah, and we'll do the draw if we make it. We won't make it, but if we do, then yeah, Celtic, then draw. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this shambolic episode of A Capital Adventure. Until next time, guys, remember to like, comment, subscribe below, and I'll leave yous. Bye for now.